Okay, I'm going to give people about 15 minutes to go ahead and come on in and get settled or whatever. Come in, tell us, what's going on, how far you have gotten in the book. And also, yeah, just let me know what's going on. Let's see. Let people know that I am live. Hello, hello. How are you? What's going on? Let's see something. It is using the wrong one. Hello. Let me see. Let's switch this camera. There we go. And now it's on the right camera. How are you all doing? What's going on? So how far have you all gotten? Because I read like the rest of chapter 7 and that was it. I'll probably finish the other 3 chapters tonight. Yay! Glad you could make it. Hello? What's up, Salter? What's up? So, I didn't get very far last week. Well, Saturday. But I will be on here for quite some time. I'm going to work up to 25 minutes and we'll stay at 25 minutes. I think we'll do about 4 sprints. And yeah, we'll get that down. I'm on chapter 8. And yeah, it's gotten quite interesting. So yay, tomorrow. Okay, chapter 9. I see chapter 6 and chapter 9. I'm on chapter 8, so I think we're doing pretty good as far as reading through. Yeah, trying not to give away too many spoilers for the ones that have not made it through the chapters. But yeah, I am very interested to see what happens with Essen and this this kid that she's with. I'm not sure how I feel about him just yet. So I'm gonna give it about 15 minutes. Well, it's a little bit less than 15 minutes now. It's 9 minutes and 50 seconds. So I'll give it till the timer runs out, and then if any more people filter in um while we're sprinting or whatever, we'll just greet as they come in. But yeah, all right. I'm just gonna go ahead and let people know that we're online. All right. Hello, hello. Whoever came in next just now. We've got says we've had 4 people in here. What's going on? All right. All right. I am gonna go ahead and retweet this. I don't know why it took me so long to find it. Alrighty then. Hello. How are you? All right. All right. So I'm going to give it 5 more minutes and then we can start our first 15-minute sprint. All right. Okay, here we go. I found it. Hello, everyone. All right. So, all right. So, whoever else comes. That's good. I couldn't get the audio. I'm a little bit upset with that. It's very popular in New York area, specifically Brooklyn. Like everybody wants to read N.K. Jemisin all at the same time. And I think the wait for it is like 8 weeks. I don't know. You're going to have to ask Salter. I wish I had the audio. Good for you. Hmm. Let me see. How long is the wait? 8 weeks. I'll be done with it by then. Don't start with me. I still don't like you off the fact that you are what's a name fan from an unkindness of ghosts. Okay. Oh yeah, Giselle. Still two chops to the throat. We're not talking about Miss we call her we call her Karen. We're not Miss Sammy fans around here, but uh Salter and a couple of other people really love Giselle. We're not talking about Karen Samantha, Samantha Karen, and all of the names that we had for her. Walking around on the field decks trying to get her some strange. All right. So that's the 15 minutes. I am going to start our 15-minute timer. If all hearts and minds are clear, I will start our sprint. And happy reading. Okay, that was our 15 minutes. How far did you get? What are you reading? I didn't get that far. Oh gosh. Yeah, I got a lot to go. All right. So, yeah, I'm not liking Alabaster. Two chops to the throat. Yay. I have like this is a long chapter. Anyways, yeah. I feel like Cyan feels right now. Two chops to the throat. But yeah. Um Alabaster just seems very annoying. But, you know, a lot of times men are. Okay, that's good. 8 pages in chapter 9. And we've got 10 pages left in chapter 6. I still have like 20 pages. I have like 20 pages left in chapter 8. It's a lot, but I will read it. But yeah. I'm going to give us about 15 minutes more, and then I'm going to start our 20-minute timer. So, you know what? No, let's make this about 5 minutes because there's not really much to talk about. All right, there we go. So, in 5 minutes, I'm going to start the 20-minute timer, and then we can do our 20-minute sprint. After that, I think we're going to probably just do one more sprint. It'll be 25 minutes. And then if all hearts and minds are clear, we can go and, go about our respective nights because I'm kind of tired. I've just been doing a lot lately. So yeah, we're gonna do two more sprints, one of them 20 minutes, the other 25, and then I will let everyone go. But yeah, I'm where they're all right, good. Because I know a lot of people still have to go to work tomorrow and things like that. I am actually on the part where Cyanide and Alabaster are traveling. And yeah, apparently Cyan doesn't like him very much. But, you know, when you're pushed with someone that you don't really know like that, I'd be upset too. All right. So that's the rest of our timer. I think that's the case with a lot of these characters. I still don't know how to feel about certain characters. I'm gonna tell you one thing. I definitely don't like the Guardian. What's his name? Shafa. I don't like him. Who breaks a child's hand just because they can? Just terrible. Let me see. Chapter 6 is the chapter where Denaya Demaya is traveling with Shafa, isn't it? Yeah. He's clearly abusing her. And honestly, the fact that she forgot so quickly that he had injured her was not a good look. Like, that was too fast for me. But yeah, honestly, get rid of the whole person. Okay. Um, I feel like Demea is she's trying to process everything still. I think that she was just uprooted so abruptly that she's just not processing things anymore, and that probably kind of causes uh that the fact that she doesn't actually remember what Shafa did to her when she wakes up, that the fact that she's kind of focusing on the fact that she misses her family and all of that stuff kind of, pushes a lot of that, you know, the emotions from her hand actually getting broken to the back of her mind. Like, I would never forget anything like that. I don't know how anyone could, but Shafa is evil, and that's like minimal what you can say about him. All right, that's our timer. We're going to do 20 minutes, and then I am going to happy reading. All right, that was our 20 minutes. The next sprint will be 25 minutes. And I'm going to start this timer. I'm going to give us a little bit more time here. Hold on. All right, so for the discussion, oops, let me see. Hello, T. Morgan. Glad you could make it. So, what's up? How far have you gotten? What's going on with you all? I am about halfway through chapter 8, I think. Maybe, possibly. Okay. So maybe not halfway through. Six pages left in chapter 7. That's great. I'm a slow reader. I knew I wasn't going to get much done, but this helps. Let me see. So, yeah, it seems like Alabaster may or may not be a little bit of a rebel here. So, starting chapter 7. Okay. Starting chapter 10. That's great. I'm trying to get there. Slowly but surely, I'm getting there. I'll get there. But yeah, I'm not feeling Shafa, of course. I'm still trying to figure out this kid that Essen is traveling with. Honestly, I don't know how to feel about him yet, but I guess I'll figure that out eventually. But yeah, I'm exploring the possibility that I may or may not like Alabaster just a little bit. But Cyanite is quite hostile toward him. So yeah, I guess we'll see. Yeah, so Salter, how did you feel about that last chapter? Chapter 6 was a doozy. All right. It's all a mess to me thus far. That is that's not a bad, assumption. It is quite confusing and a little bit messy. But yeah. I like her point of view. I feel like she has more insight on the fulcrum, and her insight is kind of needed, I guess, in order to understand, because I can honestly see there being a rebellion of sorts, and in order to understand why the rebellion happens. I feel like her point of view is important to understand how people at the fulcrum are being treated, and basically how they are, you know, living their lives and being perfunctorily, you know, required to make babies for the good of the fulcrum or whatever. Oh, definitely. It took a sharp left turn. Like, it literally is child abuse territory, honestly. It's textbook child abuse. I mean, I guess uh messy is the only way to be in this case. I mean, I guess the story just wouldn't be interesting if the characters weren't messy. They have to be. We definitely have a lot of left turns in this book. I was not expecting it to take such a sharp left turn so quickly, but I'm enjoying it. Like, honestly, I was very intimidated by these books, but now that I'm like actually reading them, they're really enjoyable. So I'm glad for that. So, like, Salter, how are you like enjoying the seventh chapter? I know the seventh chapter is um, kind of a turning point for Essen. I'm definitely in the same boat with you, T. Morgan. I have honestly been staring at these books sitting on my shelf for quite some time. And honestly, I was going to read Cool for the Summer first, but then I found out there was going to be a slow read of the Broken Earth Trilogy, and it is my duty to read what has been on the shelf for the longest. I may have a reread somewhere down the line, but right now I'm just enjoying it as the first read, and oh my goodness, it's great. I also almost said, I was gonna read Sorrowland first because I just got my copy and like I was ready. I really was. I'm definitely enjoying it as well. I feel like it's going to get more intense because at this point, the way that they're opening up the story is it's like a rebellion is bound to happen. And honestly, I'm here for it. And at least we get more, unlike in Unkindness of Ghosts, where we get the rebellion at the end and then it completely and utterly picks us up and just drops us and says, okay, the end. But I'm so glad there's more. There has to be a rebellion, honestly. Like, the Origins cannot have all this power and think that, oh, they're just going to start treating us right and everything's going to be okay. No, there's going to be a breaking point, and when it happens, it's going to be wild. The intensity is definitely about to pick up, and when it does, I'm here for it. Yeah. I mean, I think that with me, more so than not, having a slow read with other people is helping me to piece together the world a little bit faster than if I was just reading it by myself. But see, everybody has input and everybody's putting together their pieces, and I'm putting together my pieces. And when we all come together, it makes the bigger picture. So, like, I think reading it together is has been amazing. I have yet to check out the resources, but I will. I've been reading like 4 books at the same time, so yeah, it's been quite crazy. I am definitely not requesting any more arcs this year. Let's just say that. All right, so to start our timer, this is going to be our last sprint. This is going to be a 25-minute sprint, and I'm going to start it right now. Happy reading. All right, that was our 25 minutes. Yeah. The use cast system was kind of confusing for me at first, but then when they started explaining it, I got it eventually. Yeah. 7. Let me see. Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm what I'm thinking is right, but I'm not gonna say anything because I'm making a connection to the prologue, like the very end of the prologue, and I'm feeling like maybe this boy doesn't know who his parents are or like what his use cast is because of what I'm thinking. And yeah, I'm I think I'm figuring it out. I did reread the prologue again. So yeah, I'm pretty certain what I'm thinking might be the case. Um let me see. We'll do this for 5 more minutes and then we can keep we can keep it moving. But yeah, how far have you gotten? Where are you? I'm still in chapter 8 and it's going to take me a while to finish it. Honestly, I am a little bit befuddled as to what has happened in chapter 8 and honestly uh yeah, Alabaster is a lot stronger than I thought he was. So yeah. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of foreshadowing, especially when you read through the prologue. I'm starting to make more connections as I read more, and that's kind of insane how she was able to, you know, write so that you can actually make those connections throughout the book to the prologue. It's like she plants the seed and then you get to certain parts in the book and then you begin to recall some of the things that have has happened in like the prologue. So like yeah, I'm definitely feeling the whole, making the connections, groove here. Yeah, I'm definitely not getting any. Well, I can't say that because I just checked my informed delivery and found out that I have a delivery coming from Texas. And there's only one person who I know of that has ever sent me anything from Texas, and that's Kaylin Bayron. She's sent me like various things for Cinderella's Dead. And honestly, I already know what it is. It's my autographed arc for the poison this poison heart. So yeah, that's gonna be my last arc for this year. I'm not doing any more arcs. Yeah, that that right there. I am that is the very uh that's the road I am heading down as far as this boy. Um that's great. You're a way faster reader than me because I am struggling, okay, to get through this one chapter, and I shouldn't be struggling like this. But it is what it is. But yeah. Honestly, I'm definitely heading the same route as T Morgan on the whole the child that's with Essen in, like, the one that is traveling with her. I am definitely thinking he's from the geode, and I'm also thinking that he definitely is not human, and because he's not human, he has abilities that no one is going to be able to understand. And the fact that he knows where her daughter is points to some other type of being, and somehow he ends up in the stillness, but we still don't understand exactly how he got there. Yeah, I'm definitely having some trouble getting through chapter 8. I think I'm gonna finish that tonight so that I can, like, at least get some peace tonight. But yeah, I am struggling to get through this 8th chapter. But I will definitely probably finish it tonight. If not tonight, tomorrow. But it does need to be finished, like, ASAP. But yeah, I'm still on that chapter. And then it goes into this interlude, and then you go to ninth chapter. So yeah, I'm gonna try to make it through some of this throughout the day tomorrow after I listen to Demi's podcast. But if all hearts and minds are clear and we don't have any more to say for today, I am going to go ahead and let you all go. I know a lot of people have to go to work tomorrow and things like that. And with, everybody getting their vaccines and everything, everybody's opening back up. So a lot of people are not working at home anymore. So yeah, it's going to be hectic trying to normalize going back to work, I guess. But yeah, I know some people that have told me that they started working again at the office, and it's been a lot for them. So I'm gonna go ahead and let people go, and I will see you guys next week, same time, same place. Peace.